This is the toe kick saw from Harbor Freight. It has a 3 3/8 blade, and it's made for cutting flush against the surface, specifically usually a toe kick to a cabinet. But what I'm going to do is I need to cut a subfloor flush with a wall, so I'm going to try to use that. Pretty simple overall. You'd use your right hand, and it does have a safety that you need to push in before pulling the trigger. And then you'd use your left hand for stability as you go along the cut. There is adjustments here which will adjust the spacer, and then that's gonna bring up or down the depth of your cut. So right there, it's set to 1/4. So then the blade is only gonna sink in 1/4. Conversely, if you go to the highest setting, which is 3/4 of an inch, the blade's gonna get the deepest cut. And specifically for my subfloor, I'm dealing with 3/4 of an inch, so it should bring me right down there. All right, well, I'm gonna take it in the room and start putting it to work. Before starting your cut, make sure that the depth gauge is set to your application. You can see here that the blade is set to the 3/4 of an inch. That matches up with our subfloor. Specifically for some of the cut though, I do have another 1/16 of an inch underlayment, which means that I'm not going to be able to cut all the way through. So I will have an oscillating tool handy that will help me finish off the cut and make those boards easy to remove. Prepping the area is critical because you are sliding this toe kick saw along the surface. So you need to remove any nails, plaster, or anything else that can catch the tool as you're trying to make a clean cut. So with a little oscillating saw wood blade, I was able to just cut right through, no problem. Another tip, get a few extra blades. They're only about $4 a piece. If the saw does start smoking, if you caught a bunch of nails, that's gonna really dull that blade pretty quick, and it's nice to have an additional one handy when you need it. Appreciate you tuning in. This is Scott with Everyday Home Repairs. Take care.